Why MOHBAD'S neck was bent inside the casket. Coffin maker discloses. Welcome to the news and please subscribe to our channel. Coffin maker in charge of MOHBAD'S coffin has finally revealed why the late singer neck was in the bent position inside the casket. MOHBAD, the peace crooner, died on September 12, 2023, and by extension was laid to rest on September 13, 2023 in Ikorodu, Lagos. Following his death, the video of MOHBAD'S lifeless body inside a casket surfaced online, and the sacredness was left in a bent state, a clip that did not sit well with many. Following the controversies that have started trailing MOHBAD'S death, the coffin maker, however, makes it known to all and sundry that the reason behind the late singer's bended neck. The coffin maker begs Nigerians to stop blaming him as he said that there was no time to take measurement for MOHBAD'S coffin. He added that the father and the family wanted the coffin so fast. Some of the reactions that through the post were thoughts. Why so fast? MOHBAD was never dead. That boy is crying in the grave right now. The injection they gave him was to make him pass out for a few days, to make him look like he's really dead, and that is why they had to bend his neck in the coffin to avoid chances of him waking up. I keep feeling this way. Another opined, how much is casket for Naira Marley off me? Another opined, they broke his neck so he could fit in the coffin. The father has questions to answer cause. What if MOHBAD was unconscious? Has anyone even thought about that? Why were they even in a hurry to bury him? Were they just waiting for him to die or what? Another opined, maybe they paid the father to keep quiet and act fast. Another commented, what was the reason wanting to bury him fast when he's not even a Muslim? And also wanting a coffin made fast without even measuring his body if it would fit. You see how fishy this young man's demise is. You see the question mark surrounding the ordeal. What was the reason? You all should calm down and go and watch that MOHBAD video again. When he's a friend and crying and shouting, MOHBAD is dead. He moved his neck. Please watch carefully. Another pinned, why so fast? MOHBAD was never dead. The boy is crying in the grave right now. The explanation they gave him was to make him pass out for a few days, to make him look like he's really dead. And that is why they had to bend his neck in the coffin to avoid chances of waking him up. I keep feeling this way. See, hold on. This is, I cannot imagine right now. You know, all this while, I've been saying, okay, say the boy is a Muslim, but I just remembered that this boy's father was a pastor, meaning this man, there is a possibility that even if MOHBAD himself wanted to be a Muslim, in Papa no go, they no go bury him with Muslim right. You get? You understand? Now it is becoming scarier and scarier and scarier. Who first of all come outside could even pronounce him dead? Who pronounced him dead? Who was in the hospital with him? And you know, the sister-in-law even came out and was the sister-in-law to MOHBAD came out and she was saying some things. And again, I was saying that he don't tell this man, made them do autopsy on top of this man. For goodness sake, what is all this? As in, a lot of things are just going through my mind at the same time. Stupid and unreasonable explanations. If you didn't have the exact measurement for the coffin, the best you could do is make it 5.5 feet or at max 5.8 feet, which would definitely size him. With all the glaring evidences, that boy was murdered. I know the relevant authorities will not do anything. The most stupid of them all is the deceased father, who I prayed not to have peace until he spilled out what he knows surrounding the MOHBAD'S death, followed by his wife and then his killers and tormentors. A lot of issues around MOHBAD'S death and burial. They should dig up that grave as soon as possible. Even if he's finally dead, they should get him a suitable and sizable casket. Rest in peace, MOHBAD, but I pray you can still wake up. Nothing is impossible for God to do. This particular issue I'm talking about. I read this particular issue yesterday when somebody said something similar like this. That's what if that guy never even died. See, maybe they even use just rush everything. And I was like, what's going on? Now, wow. I keep feeling that way too, that the boy was not dead then. They tried to force him dead by closing up his nostrils. Who does that these days? Mohbad's father is something else, so he's a huge suspect and should be arrested until he confesses. Whatever they told him to do with money promises, the family is a disgrace. Nobody queried the whole unlikely event. I weep in heartbreak for Mohbad. If at the end of with the controversies on this boy's matter, if you ask me, if you are in a sane country, I keep saying sane, a country who is after the, the growth and development of its citizens, a country who is people oriented, do you know what would have happened? The government will swing into this action. This action will become government's matter. And then anybody will come there inside, they don't care if that person is related to the sitting president, is related to the past, is related to president. You understand what I mean? No matter how powerful you are, they will subject you to and make sure that you face the law. You understand? Now, so it's supposed to be. They should call for the doctor, the nurse that certify him dead, and also get the death certificate from the hospital. Then the father also have questions to answer, because they believe Mohbad is taking care of the mother and more than him. That is just the scenario I am sensing. Well, even if they needed it so fast, why not make a regular adult casket? Why small children casket? They even had to break his neck and cemented the grave immediately. I beg, may God no give anybody useless papa. I beg. I second what this person is saying here, to be very sincere. I second him. I felt Mohbad hasn't died at the time his father ordered his burial. As a matter of fact, when someone's died, he must reduce to 6 feet, no matter how tall the person is. It means the guy still had life in him at the time he died. The boy was surrounded with enemies from home to the in-laws. His mother-in-law is a police officer. Why didn't she take action when they were threatening that innocent guy? I don't know about somebody shrinking or shrinking down. No, I don't know. I don't know that one. My own is, there's a lot of controversies, a lot of questions need to be answered. That boy only crying was he was surrounded by people who were really not. Family is not only when you're related by blood. I'm telling you, family is not only when you're related by blood here. Family could also be how do I put it? People will say they care about you. They don't necessarily need to be related to you by blood. Sincerely, they just need to, care about you. Alright, on this note, you have come to the end of the news. We say thank you for tuning in to listen. Until I come your way next time, enjoy.